Hey, what's up, guys? I just want to share some just what God's doing in my life right now. Say yesterday, got a call from my daughter's school saying she was running a fever, and I had to go pick her up. So I was making those arrangements with my principal. I'm a school teacher myself at a different school, and setting that up to be able to go pick her up and whatnot, and got approved for it. And I left school yesterday to go pick her up. On the way there, I hit a deer and completely messed up the front end of my truck. Wasn't drivable. Things were leaking out everywhere. And currently, my wife is out of the country right now on a trip, and so it's just me playing single parent. And so now I'm having to call the police, get this accident report thing done. I had to call a tow truck, and then I had to call an auto body shop and tow my vehicle to the body shop. And all the while I'm sitting here, I'm worrying. I'm trying to figure out, like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? I still have to go pick my daughter up. How are we going to pay for this? Yes, we have insurance, but like a lot going on, right? And as I dropped the truck off at the auto body shop, just super blessed with this auto body shop. The guy's name was Dustin, and he was like, first thing he was like, "Man, are you okay?" And the next thing was, he was like, "Do you have an extra car that you can drive to go pick up your daughter?" Because I told him about that, and I was like, "Yeah, I have access to my wife's car, etc." Right? And so he even offers, like, "All right, one of the ladies that works for him," he was like, "She'll take you there." And so the lady, name was Amber, she took me there to get my wife's car so I can go pick up my daughter and take her to the doctor. Well, in the midst of all this chaos that's going on, I get an email from our school's bus shop lady, and she sent me an email saying, "Hey, we just had some openings up in our bus drivers." I've been a long time coach, and this is my first year not coaching, so I have a little bit extra time on my hands. And in her email, she was like, "Hey, listen, don't know where you're at right now, but we have some openings right now, and you're the first person I thought of to see if you're interested in driving a bus route." She said, "If you just want to do an afternoon only, it pays $440 a month. And if you want to do morning and afternoon, it pays, I think it was around like $840 a month." And I'm sitting there thinking, like, I had to take a step back and like, wow, here I am worrying about, how am I going to pay for this? How am I going to do this? And I kept saying, how am I going to do this? And God just reminded me, he was like, don't worry, I got you. And it was a good reminder, guys, of like, you know what, God tells us, don't worry about tomorrow. I got you. I mean, he takes care of the animals and everything in nature. And, he tells us not to worry. I don't know the exact scripture and how it exactly goes, but I know it's there. And I know he tells us not to worry and everything, but it's hard to do that. It's human nature to worry. But it was just a good reminder of what God tells us to, and as far as not to worry, not to be anxious, but in everything, prayer, right? And I just want to say, hey, no matter what you're going through today, what situation you might be in, just know that God's got you. He has always had you, and just continue to seek him out, continue to pray. Because it was such a blessing to me yesterday, just how God came through in a big way for me in my situation. I pray that he does the same thing for you. And I just pray that you have a great day. And don't forget, guys, remember, you're worth it. And don't forget to look up.